Princeton win. They'll try to repeat that effort. 2019 was a good year for Princeton and United States. That was the same year they won the World Cup.
Yep.
In Amsterdam.
I was fortunate, maybe unfortunate, I don't know. I was fortunate enough to watch that live. And actually, you want to know something?
What's
that?
that?
Was my first time broadcasting 3x3.
Was it?
In Dutch.
Ah.
I was on Dutch national television, as I didn't make the team for the tournament, so they asked me to be on TV.
Meantime, it's Huffman. He's locked into a battle with Davasambu.
You're not going to win that.
No. And that's a lot of strength. That's a lot of beef coming your way. Davasambu bullying his way to the bucket. And you can see Huffman giving up some ground there. He gets Wilson for the foul. And Steve Sir. He didn't have the finesse that time as Maddox has snagged the rebound. The junkyard dog, Isaiah Wilkerson, has it poked away. Steve Sir with the quick hands.
I expect to see a lot of that. Isaiah Wilkerson attacking Steve Sir, because again, he can shoot, but he might be a little bit slower defensively.
Yes, and I think Steve would even admit that. But credit Sir, he's done a great job with his physique this year. He's in good shape. He was flexing the guns at breakfast this morning. I said, "Dave, what you been doing, man?" He says a little, you know, he's modest and humble.
Very modest.
He's been in the weight room.
He's been doing some Pilates or something.
Mr. Sir.
Mr. Sir. Sir. I think Sir might be his dad.
Yes.
I was fortunate enough to meet his dad because I played a tournament in Edmonton once. I think his name is Paul Sir.
Paul Sir, man. I did a podcast with him. You want to talk about a 3x3 pioneer from Canada. Shout out to Paul Sir. And Steve's mom as well, Mrs. Sir. Entire family. I know the girls are watching back home, and Steve's wife. So the long time 3x3 family, I would say.
Yeah, for sure. And then for Steve to actually move out to Mongolia, great pass here, by the way. For Steve to move out to Mongolia, he actually brought his family with him for a little bit. Did you know that?
Yeah. Well, it was a great opportunity for him to have a more hands-on approach, coaching and playing. They say no coaching in 3x3, but you got to make an exception for Ulaanbaatar. They got a player coach on the floor.
Yeah, you can coach as a teammate, though, so
yes,
it's a smart move.
Of course, it's smart.
He brings both a two-point shot as well as a voice during the games.
But can you imagine playing with your coach?
I'll say this. I had enough of an attitude problem toward coaches that I could not. But I think this is a natural role for him, and I think this is a natural role in 3x3, because I remember when I played, we used to all coach each other. So, yeah, I kind of played with my coach. Okay. Anytime we just saw Sir Swish drop one through the bottom of the nets, that stroke was broke from Huffman. Barry will hand off the package, and that's a nice delivery to the cutting Huffman. It'll give Princeton his second score. Ogondragal, talk. Huffman called for the foul. He thought he had a jump ball. He is going to substitute out. Barry gets caught up in the screen. That ball is whipped over. Deep two-piece combo. Sengunbayar Gotov. That's what they need from Gotov. Like he needs to put out some points and get a couple of rebounds, but mostly he needs to pick up for Dulgun Engbat. Again, injured on his hand, can't play today. Unfortunately, Gotov's job is to make up for the points that they're missing out. Meantime, Davasan Bull with the charge to the rim and the score. The junkyard dog. Z. Oh yeah, he's wrapped up. Steve Sir got a hand on him. Now he gives him a hand to get up. Oh yeah. he had a fistful of forearm, and then he played nice afterwards. That's what you got to do. I mean, this is one of those moments as a player where you try to kind of, you know, you got to throw out a message here. Like you're hitting somebody maybe a little harder than you should, but the referees are on to him because they're looking it over. Yeah. And you know what? When you wear sleeves, you become a target. Like everybody's trying to get a little bit of an edge. It's harder to grab somebody's skin. Oh yeah. Then grab a sleeve and pull it down. As a long-time full-on sleeve wearer, I'll say this: you gotta You gotta try to hide that skin, man. I used to have ankle braces and then a socks sleeve all the way up to my arms too.
Guess what? I think this is a really good call.
Yeah.
Because Steve did not make a play on the ball there. And when you do that, you leave yourself at jeopardy of being called for an unsportsmanlike foul. And that's exactly what Steve Sir just got hit with.
Yep.
2 free throws upcoming for Steve Sir. And Wilkerson, he splashes the first of 2.
I'm wondering about this because I see Steve is still talking about the call, but he's one of the nicest guys out in the circuit, so I wonder how he complains.
Yes, true. He's very mannerable, Steve Sir. He's a Canadian, though, so they're some of the nicest. I would say Canadians in the, let's talk with the bump in the bucket, but Canadians and the Dutch are some of the nicest people that I've ever met in the world.
I think the Canadians might beat us out, though. I'll tell you, they are the most polite people I've ever met.
They are our neighbors to the north, of course. So
yes.
I got some love for them. But I haven't met a mean Dutch person yet either. I got to give y'all some credit. Meantime, credit Gunjergal with another free throw made, and he's got Ulaanbaatar out by 1. The madman with the rock in his hand. He's going to whip it to the cutting Barry, and that was very good. Finishes with the leg, 6-6. Mr. Steve, yes sirree. Off the window he goes. Ulaanbaatar keeping a 1-point advantage. They just got the ball stolen, and now Sir is driving again. Davasambul, he shields Maddox off and gets the score. Barry now driving. Barry, he's got the vanilla scoop. Now it's Steve, yes sirree, Mr. Sir.
That man's a sniper.
That is a fact.
We got to duck and hide.
Take cover. 10-7. It's a gunman on the loose. Oh, look at Maddox battling his way to the rim, but it was too strong on the hook. Now, Davasambul with a quick change of direction. Davasambul to the cup. He comes up in. Maddox, he'll get it to Zeke. Wilkerson, the junkyard dog.
It's no fun running into Davasambul, man. That guy's hands look like they can crush a can of Coke like when it's full.
He could probably wrap his entire hand around my neck. Meantime, that's Steve Sir. That man got the hot hand. He need an oven mitt. It's 10-9. He's cooking. Steve, yes sirree. As Ulaanbaatar have a 5-point advantage over Princeton.
Yeah, and Princeton haven't been able to find the strokes from 2-point land. They have been stuck in attacking Steve Sir. They get switched out on Davasambul or so. Those two are pretty big. It's hard to attack them. You know, Maddox and Huffman haven't been shooting.
Look at that. That was a soft touch. He has some baby powder on that one, Steve Sir. You know, I get accused of being biased towards American teams all the time.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yes, because I'm from the States. When Princeton plays, or when Omaha 3-ball plays, or you name the American team, Washington D.C. But the truth is, I want the best team to win at all times.
All right.
Now, sure, I'd like to see the American teams play well and represent USA, but I'm perfectly fine with the best team winning every time. And if that's Princeton, then so be it. You know.
That's what you get for being around the game for a long time, though. But that's nice. I think you can hear when somebody's rooting for a team. Like when I'm calling a game of Amsterdam.
Well, I know how hard these guys work, and I know the effort that the USA is putting into growing the game. And these guys' schedules, they're doing a great job. USA basketball and their effort to try to make 3x3 a thing in the USA. Oh, Davasambul. Oh, he blew the layup after bumping Barry out of the way.
It looks like he got hurt a little bit on that.
He's moving gingerly. Oh, Wilkerson took him to spin class. You're going to learn today. You're going to learn today. 12-10. Sir, driving.
It might be the slowest athletic layup I've seen today.
His drive is always a cruise. He's never speeding to the cup. So after that bucket for Steve Sir, we're looking at a 13-11 game. just past the midway point, 4:45 left. Again, take some time to show some love to the Abu Dhabi Sports Council, our ball and apparel sponsor, Wilson, our official timekeeper, Maurice Lacroix, and as well as our suppliers, Magic Sky, longtime partner, Inleo, Skelda Sports, Baudet. They all combined together to make one big FIBA 3x3 family. And we are certainly very, very grateful to have them as a part of what we're doing here. 2-point game. Ulaanbaatar in front of Princeton, both teams with 4 fouls apiece. Kyle Montgomery, Boz Rosendahl on the mic with you. Huffman defending. Sir. Tries to get it to Sir. Huffman gets a hand in there, breaks it up. Sir is going to get a look, but that stroke was broke. Now it's the Madman. He'll get it over to Barry. Barry with the jab step, working on Sir. He takes Sir to school one time.
Yeah, I told you that's what's going to keep happening. They're going to keep trying to attack him because he is a little bit more slow-footed than the rest of their defenders. And they're finding success. I'm looking for a 2-point shot in Princeton. Yeah, they're still in the game, but they're actually close.
We haven't seen it much. And game one, we saw Huffman really lighten it up from 2 range. And we get a look at the very unique free throw attempt. Runs in the family. Of course, his dad is NBA great Hall of Famer Rick Barry. Oh, look at Davasambu throwing it in reverse. Twisted like a ceiling fan. That was cool. Maddox, he lost the handle on it. Oh, Steve, I was going to say that. Sir is not happy about that. Oh, and Madman, he says, I'm strong too, Davasambu. Oh, Steve with the quickness.
Playing like a man possessed right now.
With the quickness. Barry has it poked away.
Steve is one of the more crafty players in the field, I'll tell you what. I mean, to be able to function on a basketball court at his age, I don't know about you, Kyle, but after I practice once an hour during the week, I find it tough to get out of bed the next day, and I'm 36.
Steve Sir is going to fight you when you listen to this broadcast. You have mentioned Steve Sir's age with 7 times.
With fight, you mean shake my hand and say, I'm sorry, fella?
That's right.
I'm saying, I don't mean this in any disrespectful way. I am just amazed by the fact that this guy is functioning at his level.
40 years old, man.
Yes.
He's 40. And he's still out here hooping in one of the most physically challenging games that you will find.
Yeah, and you might even say he's kind of revived his career by moving to Mongolia.
Look at him. He's displaying cat-like quickness.
Sock feels like that might have been a block. But look, like I said, he did all the work he could in Canada with that team, and you know the fellas looked like they were about to hang him up. He kind of revived his career by moving out to Mongolia. And I think that's something very special. You don't see that very often. That late in somebody's career. Somebody moving teams, moving to a completely different country, and then playing at a higher level, which is crazy.
Well, he had retired. You know, obviously he started with Saskatoon and then went to Edmonton. And then he decided to retire, I think, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. And all of a sudden he reemerges going to Ulaanbaatar. It was a big off-season story, and you know I was among many that was wondering how it was going to work out. I throw that one away, and he has really elevated this team. They're a better offensive team. They're a better team altogether than what we saw before. Meantime, the junkyard dog dogging them like Cujo.
Princeton's shooting a very high percentage in the paint right now. Davasambu keeps missing bunnies.
He sold the bunny. Wait a minute. Maddox getting tricky with it. Little shoulder shimmy. He's going to go to the rim, but the cream didn't rise that time. Oh, Kareem on beast mode. Bucket underneath Princeton, leading by 1. Huffman locking in defensively. He's going to poke it away. 2:41 is left in this one. Take a look at Wilkerson getting to the bucket. One-point contest. It's coming down to the wire, to the limit, to the wall.
I like that. Look, I'm bad with lyrics. You know this. You keep trying to test me, but that was the first Ye song I ever heard, and it caught me.
You know he sampled that from Shaka Khan.
Oh, I know.
Just letting you know.
I never listened to Shaka Khan before.
Gunjagal topped with a strong finish at the rim. Maddox gives it up. Huffman. Oh, what a delivery. But Maddox missed the leg. That was tough. What in the world? Anytime. Hey, Talk is balling right now.
Sock looking like a Gobi Desert dust storm right now. Jeez.
I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds funny. 1 point lead, Ulaanbaatar.
I was going to say whirlwind, but there's no whirlwinds out there. So I figured,
shot missed.
I figured there'd be some dust storms out there in the desert, so I don't know. Well, I'm trying. I'm trying.
It was a good go.
All right, thank you. I made you laugh.
You know, my brain isn't functioning as quickly as it was this morning. 1:56 left. Here comes the madman. Kareem to the crib. 18-18. This game is tighter than 80s jeans. Minute 42 left.
Foul Princeton there fighting over the screen. They're not in the bonus yet, so that might be a good foul. Steve Serve is going to get open for something.
Well, Princeton are up to 5 fouls. Ulaanbaatar with no more to give as Dhabi Bull. They'll open the possession. Sir, quickly out, Sir. Always got it off safety. It's a misfire that time.
You never want to get stuck in the corner of the court like that, and Maddox grabbed a rebound just there. That's tough. Stepped over the line. Ball in the Ulaanbaatar.
There we go. Oh, way off target. There's Talk. He's had his imprints all over this game.
That man's sneaky good, though. I'll tell you that. First time I saw him play, I was like, look, what is this guy doing here? But he's crafty. He's kind of nimble. He can finish well around the rim, and he knows where to stand to get that rebound and get that ball.
And there's a reason why he's had a consistent presence on this Ulaanbaatar team. You know, he kind of flies under the radar, but this guy can play. He can shoot. He's got a big body. He can rebound underneath. Impressive season for him altogether.
Yeah, for sure. And securing his spot in the lineup was the start of that.
Dhabi putting the pressure on the interior defense.
Nice spin move here. Huffman reached in. Got some ball, but also got a lot of arm. Dhabi here with a chance to put the game at least at 2 points difference and bring Ulaanbaatar to 20 points.
Can't wait to see this next game between Omaha 3-ball and Vienna as those stars get aligned. This one still unfinished. Princeton trail it by 2. Heads up play by Maddox, and Maddox obviously didn't try to hurt the man, but he had to save the ball by any means necessary, and that one landed right in the beak of Gunjagal. We'll take another look. This is just 2 guys just going at it. Oh, I'm not even sure that hit him in the nose, but there's no blood. There's no blood.
Oh, hit him in the eye, I think.
Yeah. Well,
although I'll say this, I mean, he might be a little hurt.
Yeah.
I think he got his face scratched. See that? He got a little scratch on his face. But this is also one of those moments where, at the end of the game, it's good to stay down for a bit.
There you go.
Take a little breather.
There you go.
Make sure you're fresh for the last minute of the game. So I'm not taking anything away from Talk here. I hope he's not hurt, but it could be a good veteran move.
Yeah. Well, wait a minute. Now, Kenyon Berry and the rest of Princeton, they got some type of issue here. I think
they might have challenged out of bounds,
or they're contending. I'm not sure what the discussion is. I don't know if they want a delay of game. I don't know if they want. I thought the out of bounds was definitely off of Gonjagal. I don't think they can call a.
No, they can't call a foul.
There was no foul there.
I think Ulaanbaatar challenged the
out of bounds?
Out of bounds for sure, because that's a free timeout. That's something you got to take right now, right? So that's good. I think the referee's looking at it, but I don't know what Princeton's deal is right now. They are very upset about something.
They got to be careful. Okay. So that was one time where Maddox threw it off of Gonjagal, and it looks. I thought that was ruled Princeton ball.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure. Sugg is still down though, so this is looking like more than a veteran move. Might actually be a little hurt.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to judge. We'll see, but you know, he's a tough guy. But he's clearly still shaking up here. And a little bit of blood too, actually. Yeah. Okay, he's starting to make his way up. Gonjagal slow to get up. And he's holding his head and everything, so either Maddox is a lot stronger than we thought.
I don't know what happened. He might have gotten hit in a little tussle for the ball before that. Two free throws, Ulaanbaatar.
2 free throws.
How? They might have gotten the tech.
Whoa.
This is going to end the game. Or could, if Gotov hits one.
Gotov misses.
Did he call an off-ball foul? I didn't see anything.
I am actually a little confused. We'll have to check with the scores table after this and see exactly what. Oh, it was a sportsmanlike foul called on Maddox.
And Gotov missed the free throws though. So
well, yeah, they dodged a bullet there. Berry cutting. Maddox being pursued by Steve Sir, and he can put him on the bucket list. It is 20-20. Next point wins. Princeton have it. What a turn of events. The madman. He's got the Wilson in his hand. The junkyard dog trying to get loose. He's off the chain, but it's poked away. Wilkerson, no.
You see how Davasambu stopped him there? He just bounced off of him. This is a crazy ending to this game.
It's like a pinball. Wow. It is game point, ladies and gentlemen. 20-20. Ulaanbaatar Princeton. This is for a spot in the quarterfinals. The ball, Davasambu charges, and a late whistle comes in. A foul on the shot. That one called on Wilkerson.
You have to foul at that point because he was going to get a layup. Now you have to make him earn it. But we'll find out if Davasambu is a good free throw shooter. Gotov just proved that he couldn't make him in the clutch.
These are high pressure. These are high pressure free throws. Princeton with a 9 foul, so just 2 free throws. Davasambu can seal Ulaanbaatar's spot in the quarterfinals with 1 foul stroke. Oh.
He's 44% this season. It's showing right now.
Oh.
4 free throws for the game?
Oh,
better hit that last one.
Oh, Lordy. Davasambu with a big free throw. He's trying to shake the nerves loose. 20-20. And again, Dhabi Bull can send his team to the quarters in one foul stroke. And Ulaanbaatar, top